Hello everyone and welcome back to the Knits for the Soul podcast. My name is Claudia and I'm podcasting for you from central Germany. It's Friday afternoon. I just got off work and I thought I will use the remaining light of today to record a bit for episode 1.5. So in my first episode, I cut out a couple of segments and I wanted to give you those topics or these segments in a little additional episode, as I said before. But let's do some, let's say, housekeeping, as other podcasters call it first. I am blown away by all your feedback, by the amount of people who watch the videos and the thumbs ups and, well, the comments, the emails, the comments on Instagram as well. It's just, I have no words for it. It's just, I'm really surprised. I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I never thought it would happen. I thought maybe a couple of my friends from the Stitch Image will watch and say, hey, that was fun, and yeah. But actually other people do watch that too. That is really, really amazing. Yeah, so thank you. I am humbled, and I aim to podcast regularly. So, as I promised, this little episode, let's see how long it will go, is about the two segments, or at least one segment I cut out of the first episode. As I told you, my podcast won't be only about knitting, but mainly it will be about my knitting, but also about other things I like. So I love to read a lot. So I might talk about the books I read here and there. And I also do journal. I'm in no way comparable to any of those great journalists out there. So please don't expect any high art or anything. So I'm just a to-do list freak. I love to write lists and check things off. And I have journals for all kinds of things. So the main three I will show you today. And yeah, so if you are interested in journaling and you haven't ventured out there into the journalists of Instagram or YouTube world, I have a couple I really like. So Sarika is, for example, the one I watch every episode of. So I really like her style. I like the atmosphere and how calming and relaxing her podcasts are. And she's really doing very, very beautiful spreads and very thoughtful spreads and journaling. And I really love the stickers and everything she's selling in her, I think it's an Etsy shop. Because it is in America, I haven't yet ordered anything because of the postage. But maybe I will in the future. So yeah, let's see. I have recorded stuff already and I will probably puzzle things together. So please don't mind that I might wear something else and the lighting is different. So I also recorded a little video when I did a spread for July already. And I will put this in here somehow. So I have a little smaller than A5 journal for appointments and everything. It is not dotted, it is just blank pages, and it's not very thick paper. So I got this, I have no idea, for a couple of euros. And I just took it with me because I like the size. You see, it's a really nice size, and the faux leather thingy cover feels really soft, and I just liked it and took it with me. And I think in autumn last year I thought it would be a nice thing to go back into really bullet journaling, or just trying out spreads I really love. So stuff I show you in here, maybe also on my Instagram account, they are not born out of my own genius mind. So I am very, very active on Pinterest and pin all kinds of stuff. So I have also a board for journaling. And if I like a spread, I pin it, and then I see if it fits my needs or suits my needs in my journal, and I just copy it. So none of this is my copyright or my invention, or it's just that I liked it and I tried out. So there have already been a couple of weekly spreads I tried out, and some are for me and some aren't. So, yeah, but I'm just holding up what I did for July during this week. It is the spread for week 27. I tried to link somehow the pin on Pinterest where I found this. But so, and please don't mind that the ink is showing through from the other page. I cannot help it. The paper is really, really thin, so it's not very nice. But I'm not doing that for show. So it's really that I'm using it, and I don't mind. So can you see that? Yeah. Okay. This is a week 27 in July. It's very simple, and it will have a tracker. And the pin had those squares on each side, and I think the person who did it painted or drew something on his own. I just cut out some nice paper from a paper book. So from the Flow magazine for paper lovers edition. I put it here. Yeah, so that's what I kind of stole there, and will use for that. I have another one I did after that. It's not done yet, but this is something I will try later in July. So lots of trackers and the weekly spread on just one side. The current week, for example, I used some washi tape and also some stems. So this is how this week looks. That went well. So for my working day, it's really nice to jot down the meetings and everything I have in there, and the little to-dos. And I can just jot them off. And this is the week before. Also kind of the same thing, but the washi tape is something goldenish while the other was black. And the monthly spread I have for February is just something simple as that. So really nothing special. So I'm just trying things out. So I have a mood tracker for this month with 4 colors I'm putting in. So I'm 2 days behind, but anyway. So let's see, what do I have for next week? Yeah, next week is really nice because I finally tried out, because I wanted to do that for ages, our Dutch doors. And so this is next week. So you have trackers, weekly task, then the weekdays, and then more task on a detail in the Dutch doors. You'll see here. let's see. I will see if I can do a flip through of this so far, because it's really, there's nothing really, how do you say that, continuously as a theme going on there. Well, apart from that, I use black and gold as main colors. It's really every week is different, and let's see how it will progress for the rest of the year. But as it is at the moment, I really see a spread I like on Pinterest, or maybe also on Instagram, and I just, I need to use this. For example, I will link her here as well. I'm following someone on Instagram, and she had a really nice spread, and I asked her if I can use that as well. So here is, for example, a review for March page. So I'm looking forward to fill this out. And here's one. I think this is the one I got from, yeah, exactly. So on Instagram, the girl I follow is Spreads That Matter. I'm putting this here, and she had a spread like this. So she actually painted that, I guess. I used just black paper and painted golden dots on it. So yeah, exactly. So I was forward thinking enough to jot this down in the journal, whose spread that was. So you see, it's really nothing amazing, but it's fun to do that. And I take some time during a week, but not every week, but just once in a while. And as you see, I'm already in July with putting in spreads weekly and daily and monthly, and just sit down and draw, sketch, whatever, and put that in that journal. So it's basically just for all the appointment and work stuff, and where I need to go or whatever, and what I have to do. And though I had this mood tracker in there and other trackers, I thought it might be a good idea to have something for my emotional well-being as well. So I ordered a little journal by Ein Guter Verlag. So they have lots of really good planners and journals and everything. And I had the family planner. So basically try a different planner or journal every year. I've had the Week View, A5 planner. That was a very simple one. I really love that. I also tried the Week View business planner. It's a bit bigger and has lots of project pages and things like that. And that was amazing for work especially. And I also had the Klarheit planner, which was good as well. Also for evaluating your goals and your also your feelings and everything. And last year I used Ein Guter Plan Family by the same publisher, and two friends and I, we had the same, just with a different colored cover. So one is Little Cabin Knits, and another friend, we had monthly planner meetings, and we were reviewing the past month and then see what we will do with the next one. So, and this is the Ein Guter Plan. I had this in pink. I love pink. And it's really high quality, and you have an evaluation part in the first, I don't know, 50 pages or something, where you think about what you like, dislike, what is causing you stress and problems, and if you have if you have any control over them, then what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy, and things like that. And it's really nice to see what your goals and everything can be over a year, and if you have any plans on changing something. So that's really nice. So let's see. So there is, you have a monthly reflection page. There's not so much on this, where you can write stuff into and oops, and use a tracker, and then you plan on ahead for the month to come. So with a spread, and also what you would like to focus on. And then there are, just let me see if I have, so it's of course obviously totally filled up. And really it's nothing, I didn't do any art in here, so I'm not an art journaler. So this is really stuff I do. So this was in December, so it's not really filled in compared to, I don't know, let's see here, busy. So this is all work related mainly, yeah. So it's a really good planner, and I kind of miss some parts of it, but as you see, it has this vertical weekly spread all the time. So this is what I had the last 2 weeks as well, and this fits what I need in a planner quite well. So, and then I have from the same publisher a journal about your emotional well-being and being conscious about that. And there is no let's say appointment related planning or anything. It's just that you evaluate yourself and the world of your feelings and everything, and then go ahead and see what happens, what am I thankful or grateful for, and what did I do well, what was difficult, what would I do differently. And so you can track that, and yeah, maybe plan a way to feel better. So I bought this myself. I think everything nowadays needs a disclaimer. So I bought this myself with my own money I worked for. I do not get supported or anything by the publisher, but you can contact me. And yeah, so this is really nice. Also fits in a bag, for example, if you want to take it with you. I like this A5 kind of size. And this also goes on with the next journal. I tried this with this little free mini I got with my journal last year. So it's ein guter Tag, a good day. And so for a month I noted down what I was grateful for on this day, and what I did well and what happened. So this really was something nice, just to have 5 minutes at the end of the day and to reminisce what went well. So not focusing on the, let's say, bad things, but on the good things. So a little knitting related part in my journaling world is my knitting journal. I had just a normal notebook for this in the years before, and last year I used the GoodNotes app on my iPad to log my knitting projects and everything. This was really nice because you could just copy paste like the yarns, pictures of the yarns and pictures of the projects in there, and it's no paper waste or anything. But having something in your hand, and then this is just something different. So I think I stopped journaling in that digital one somewhere in autumn, and yeah, so this year I started one in paper again, and there are several kinds of this journal type, I think, like the traveler's notebook. I think there is the rote Faden that is very well known, and then there is the X17, and this is where I got my part of my kit. So this is also again A5, and it's the same system or idea behind that. You just have one cover and yeah, those threads, and put notebooks in there. You can just swap out when they're full. So this little thingy, it's a little I-cord I knit because my journals are a bit larger than the cover, and the cord cut in here, and I didn't like that, so I knitted a little I-cord in yarn. Fits for a knitting journal, so it's not cutting into the paper, because the journals are not from X17. I think where they're from. Oh yeah, they are just from Herlitz. It's also notebook and stationery producer, I think. And they have their own flexible system. My book flex or something they say here. I think they don't have, they only have plastic covers, I think. I think I saw them in a shop before Corona. I didn't want that. And that was, I got those little notebooks way before I thought about putting them in here. I think I just got them because of the size and because they were dotted, and the paper is nice. Can you see that? Yeah. And so, and then later I got the X17 cover. This is, by the way, recycled leather. And I like the idea that this is recycled. So maybe you see that better on the inside. I don't know if this is focusing. So you see that it is like pressed stuff. This is recycled leather. So I also got from X17 that little pouch insert with those little pouches. And I got their A5 calendar, Leporello, is that the same in English? Which I at the moment use to, where does it open? No, here it's opening here. Which project I did in which time frame, and also my D-stash. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please go to my Instagram. I still have yarns there for free, mostly, to give away or to swap with you if you have sock yarn, also leftovers. So never mind if you get a whole skein from me. I also am very glad about, don't know, 25 grams of a really pretty sock yarn. I don't care, so just head over there. Yeah, so I have 3 notebooks in here. A dotted one where I just track my project. Very simple, just the dates, the name, the size of the needle, the yarn, and maybe if I did something differently to to the pattern. And then I have a blank one, and I started that last year already, and I had a challenge to, for 1 month, color a sweater or any other garment. So I got like fashion templates from Pinterest and printed them out so that I have them in here. And then I just used copy paper, you know, the blue stuff you put underneath your sheet, and then you draw and it copies on a sheet beneath. I should have Googled what that is in English. So I put them in here. Several different kinds I just liked the shape of, and just colored them or did something else like doodling, and yeah, I did that for a month, and that was fun. I think I also posted a couple of them on my Instagram account. Yeah, so this is just also for brainstorming. Yeah, and the third one is empty yet. Let's see. I was thinking about weaving too. I have books for that, stuff for that, but I haven't started yet. Let's see. So, do you keep a knitting journal or a craft journal? Are you a crocheter? I love crocheting too. Haven't done that in ages, but do you keep that in a journal, or do you just use Ravelry for taking notes and keeping track of your yarn and your projects? I really like to know, so please leave a comment or message me or whatever, anywhere. I'd love to hear. Yeah, just so, and the last journal, and I'm going to be out of your hair. Or you may just stop because you think, oh, she's rambling about paper. I keep that reading journal, I will show you in a bit, since 2016. It's just a basic and also very cheap, just planner journal one. I got in a, does it say here? Well, in one of those decorations shops, like Home Depot, you know, those kind of shops, there are a couple. And I got 2 of them, one in pink and one in green, turquoise, whatever. And this is the pink one. It's still empty. I will start it next year, I guess. And it's just where you have a weekly spread on one side and something to take notes on the other. And in the journal I keep at the moment and am able to fill in the last year, this one, I do it the way that 1 month has, there are kind of sweet little trackers in here. It's a really nice layout, actually. That 1 week, oops, 1 week is actually 1 year. So this is 2016. The next week of that month is 2017 and 18 and 19 and 20. I did a lot. And then 21. So and you see it. I will take these notes off then when I start logging the books I read. And on the right page I always list books that will be published in that month. So most of the authors I read, indie authors, they always say in their huge series of their stories when the next book will be out approximately. So I jot that down in there. And yeah, so this is the way I keep track of the stuff I read, I plan to read. And did I do that here? Oh yeah, when I bought a book or an ebook or whatever, I note down, let's say, the cost, so yeah, what I paid for. And yeah, exactly. And to keep track, I have a little other notebook as well. This is just like a euro dollar thingy, and I made a little tracker here, and then I jot down the author and in which month and year I've read that, and then I can just open it at the respective month and see, oh yeah, that was the last time I read something of this author. And it also helps remembering remembering if I've read that particular story maybe before and I just couldn't remember it because it was 5 years ago. Yeah, I also have Goodreads, so but sometimes it's handier to just have a look in a journal than looking for the phone and the app and whatever. Yeah, so I'm reading a lot. I have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, and I do really read the weight of that subscription. So this month it's not so much, but usually I read a lot, about 10 books a month at least. So yeah, that's something I maybe talk in a different episode or in the next normal episode in the reading section. And well, this is so improvised, and I'm again not prepared at all. I just thought, oh my god, the light is so good. I'm just sitting down and talking about journals. Yeah, so thank you very much if you're still with me at this point. And I would really love to see you or hear from you, read from you, well, below this video maybe, and also see you in the next episode where I will talk about knitting again. I promise. Okay, have a nice weekend, or whatever day, week, whenever I'm able to upload this, because I have to edit, and that is actually more work than recording this. Oh my god. Okay. Again, so I am Knits for the Soul on YouTube here, on Instagram, and also on Ravelry now. I changed that name. And you can email me at knitsforthesoul@gmail.com. And I'm checking all those messages and channels regularly, so I can respond to you. And please don't be angry if I'm not responding right away. I'm full-time working with a 9-year-old boy and a very clingy dog. So, okay, now I'm going to read. I leave now.